Welcome back, lifers. It's your fam, Natalie
and Nicole.
And today is Free for All Friday. Hey, Free for All Friday.
Hey,
Free for All Friday.
Hey,
Free for All Friday. Free for All Friday. Free for All Friday. Free for All Friday.
As you can tell by our uniform, another day, another dollar.
Okay, another day, another sleigh.
Okay. I don't know what's wrong with her. Anyway, how you guys been? It's Friday. It's the last day of the work week for some of us. For me and
not for
Natalie,
us.
we have one more day, and it'll be Saturday. And then we have our 2 days off.
I don't know if we have plans this weekend. Probably should have family day, to be honest.
We probably should. Ain't no probably should.
We really should.
Yeah.
Because we haven't. Yeah.
Yeah, we
should.
Yeah.
We should have family day. Sugar cook.
Please, Sharika.
Please. Sugar, how about you do me a favor and watch a video?
Okay.
I'm just saying.
Support your little sisters. All right, you guys. How have you been?
How you been? How's your mental?
How you been kind to yourself?
Hey, you been kind to yourself?
I have, and I
You been
think
kind to yourself when you drink that juice.
Yeah, I'm gonna go rest.
Me too.
I'm tired. Y'all.
Me too. I'm tired. I've been kind to myself, but like Nicole said, I'm tired.
Yes, exhausted.
I don't know how we ended up. Period just came. Me one day, cold next day.
Cat the next day.
Yeah. So
Yes, too much.
I'm going to definitely rest and relax and
Yes.
just probably curl up and read a book.
Get my
I'm
pad.
gonna read a book, y'all, but I want to get outside. It depends on how this weather's gonna look the weekend.
Yeah.
I really want to get outside, and you ever feel the need to just plant your feet into the earth?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yes.
I can't put my feet in the earth back there though. Dog shit back there. I can't do that. I mean, might step on the dirt.
out in the back of my patio. So I'm like, y'all don't pick up y'all dog poop, and I know you don't pick up Morgan's.
Because it fertilizes the grass.
Anyway, y'all don't pick up y'all dog poop.
Morgan has healing powers.
Disgusting.
Hugh.
All right,
Today-
guys. So we are back with some Reddit stories.
Yes. Because you just find some. You can find some really interesting stories.
And I'm on this group on Facebook called Reddit Ridiculousness.
Really?
Yes.
Add me to
I will.
it. Okay.
It is crazy. All right, so this one says,
Oh, okay.
before COVID, my husband took a new job in Hawaii. Don't touch no one. Since we moved here, we have had a lot of people ask to stay with us, and we have done our best to accommodate so that family and friends can see us while also getting a tropical vacation. COVID obviously put a stop to that, but since vaccinated folks are able to come to Hawaii now, everybody wants to come back and stay with us again. And over the last few months, we have had people staying with us just about every other week, which has been fun, but also very exhausting. I can definitely relate.
Right.
That's crazy, right? Last night, one of my old co-workers sent a Facebook message asking if she, her husband, and Tyler could stay with us for just under 3 weeks in April.
Oh, so you're not coming to visit, you're coming to stay.
For context, she and I have never been close, and this message was the first time I've heard from her since probably 2018 or 2019. But they have never been to Hawaii, always wanted to visit but couldn't afford flights and a hotel, found a great airfare deal for April, etc., etc. I feel like it's one thing to host a family and close friends, but 3 weeks should seem like a really long time to host people we aren't close to. I suggested a short trip, but she said it wouldn't be worth the plane ticket price for a shorter trip, with which I get. But so now we have to decide if we can put them up in our house for 18 days or effectively become the reason they couldn't cross Hawaii off their bucket list. I feel like it's one thing to host a family or close friends, but 3 weeks just... Wait, I'm sorry. My husband doesn't have a strong opinion and is leaving it up to me. I want to say no because I'm exhausted and April is so soon, and I don't really want to host virtual strangers for 3 weeks. But again, don't want to be an asshole by ruining all their hopes and dreams. So you decide. Would I be the asshole? Would I be the asshole for saying no? They can't stay with us for 3 weeks. Girl,
No.
what?
3 weeks?
Y'all are
Baby, that's too accommodating. That's old.
This is your house.
Girl, okay.
Y'all, you said you and this woman are not close friends. It is now 2022. You have not talked to this woman since 2018 or 2019. That's either 4 years or 3 years.
Mm-hmm.
And you want this stranger
Mm-hmm.
to
Because
come
that's
to
basically
your,
what she
okay,
is.
this stranger.
Mm-hmm.
You don't know her husband.
Mm-hmm.
This stranger to come to your house
Mm-hmm.
with your man.
Clutch my
And,
pearls.
and with her kid. What is wrong with y'all? Y'all,
She
y'all,
said how many days?
18.
Mm-hmm.
Y'all are willing to save face to be nice.
Mm-hmm.
Y'all willing to allow people to disrupt y'all peace.
Girls.
It's silly. Girl, I would.
Girl.
Blocked. No, I don't care. It's your dream vacation, but baby, save up. I mean,
Okay.
dreams don't have to die.
It's not worth it. Okay.
Okay.
That sounds personal.
Find
Nicole
your
said
Airbnb.
everything I wanted to say because
What is
that's
wrong
silly.
with y'all?
You being
Hell
accommodating
no.
for what?
Your husband
Is
don't
your
have
house the
opinion.
vacation house now? Everybody now wants to. That's not their
You've
fault.
been hosting people for the last month? Absolutely not.
Girl.
There's absolutely
No.
no way. I couldn't do it. Nope.
Getting out the butthole, I would say no. Find somewhere else. Get a hotel.
Okay, and
Get an
moving
Airbnb.
on.
I'm pretty sure they got an Airbnb.
Okay.
Anywho, this one is
Y'all are silly.
this is a relationship advice, I think. My husband opposed the divorce and refused to sign it at first. He wanted us to work things out, but I was so in love with him, and that made forgiving him impossible. He moved on with his. What does that mean? Okay. He moved on, and they're engaged now. I have, however, noticed that he really did not like seeing me thriving. I have full custody of my daughter for the first 3 years because we thought shared custody at her young age isn't fair on her. Instead, he comes and visits her 4 to 5 times a week. Often my mom who was helping me with my baby receives him. Okay, I got you. But on the few occasions I'm home when he visited, he would comment my looks, compliment my outfits, or ask if I've done something with my hair, etc. I've lost a lot of weight. He was harmless in the beginning, but he became angry and more annoyed with me. And at my baby's first birthday, he threw a tantrum because I looked good in a black dress. We celebrated at my ex-in-laws. Okay.
What?
It was my in-laws, my parents, my sister-in-law and her family, and my ex and his fiance. My father-in-law told me I looked great. My ex was not happy about that. He started yelling at me in front of everyone. Telling me that I broke us, and he stormed out in tears.
But he has a fiance?
Yes, that was a few weeks back. I asked him to give my daughter and me a break and not visit until he could be civil. He told me I couldn't forbid him from seeing his daughter. True. Now my ex-mother-in-law comes and takes my daughter to her place so he could see her. He came to my apartment yesterday to talk. He was basically angry because I could forget him and move on so easily.
But you have.
I didn't know what to say. I just started crying and kicked him out. None of what happened was something I wanted or planned. I never wanted my baby to grow up in 2 different homes and to never experience the love her parents once had for each other. I have moved on because I want my baby to have a happy life, and that's what's making me glow, as he so resentfully put it. I want him to understand that we have to get along because that's the least we can do. Okay. Because that's the least. Girl, hold on, wait. Cause you broke it up. That's the least we could do. Cole, I don't know, cause he has moved on. Oh, he has moved on with a different woman, and I chose to move on myself. How can I make him open his eyes? He needs to start thinking of her and put her needs first because she didn't actually born into this mess. Background, she found out she's a 38 female, because I didn't see the beginning. Broke it all up. She seen 38 female. Her husband was 41, was having an affair with a coworker, 25. The same that she found out she was pregnant with her daughter. That's when she was pregnant with her daughter. Her husband, who was her soulmate. My husband was my soulmate, and this finding hurt me so much. I decided to get divorced and to keep the baby. My pregnancy was hard, and I battled depression. The first year of being a mom was the hardest, but also the best year of my life. I was still heartbroken about my divorce, but I was adjusting very well, and I found a new purpose in life and another type of happiness I never knew I could feel. I also started a new job. It was more work, but more flexible hours, and paid a lot better, so it suited me being a single mom. I can say that I'm very happy and content now. Any advice is appreciated, except for getting back together. Oh, She thought of couples counseling, but they're divorced, so she don't know. Baby,
What? Y'all are confused. What lifetime
this whole-
movie did y'all get this from? I'm so sick
I'm
and
just
tired.
like, it was everywhere. It
I'm
was
so sick and tired of y'all doing these Lifetime movie stories. We ain't stupid.
okay.
Like,
Y'all need to obviously set
Y'all-
some
y'all
rules and
how old?
boundaries. She's 38 and he's 41.
Lord.
You need to set some rules and boundaries when it comes to co-parenting. Obviously, that's what needs to happen. But if he's moved on and you broke us, no, sir, you broke y'all.
But
You
you're
cheated.
your fiance.
Imagine how
And
that
you
fiance feels.
Cause let me tell you, if it was me and I'm the fiance and I hear you, you know, of course I'm over there eating, but while I'm eating, you know, y'all over there arguing, I'm like this. Cause I'm gonna be nosy.
Mhm.
Cause I'm like, what happened?
Okay.
And then I hear him, you broke us, and he's storming off. Oh no, I'm storming off. I'm getting my stuff and I'm up out of there.
Okay.
Cause I ain't got time to be playing this game with y'all.
Okay.
Y'all both sound like
But
y'all
what
don't
he
know
said
y'all
was right.
want.
You can't keep him from his daughter because you say he is an exceptional father. So
Y'all
yes, but y'all
confused.
really do have to find some type of common ground when it comes to co-parenting. Trust me, you have to find a common ground because trust me, going through that now, you have to find a common ground. Because what you want, if you both truly want what's best for the child, your opinion of each other wouldn't matter as far as wanting to get back
But why
together.
would you do counseling, couples
Right.
counseling, if y'all are divorced?
Right. You can also you can go to family counseling.
Right. I
And
think
they
that's
can-
probably what you need.
Mm-hmm. They can have a mediator.
Yeah, because
Um,
couples counseling,
Yeah,
you guys
it's
are
like
a couple.
right, and it's like you don't want to send the wrong signal. I
And
guess.
that's
You know?
exactly what it was saying.
It's
Sounds
giving
right.
me lifetime.
Yeah, Lifetime, Hallmark Channel,
No, but
story.
seriously.
It's just, nah.
You read this in a book. Nora Roberts, Sandra Brown. Go ahead, Cole.
All right, am I the asshole for tipping the waitress when my boyfriend told me not to?
Is it your father?
My boyfriend and I went out to lunch today.
Mm-hmm.
The current mandate in our country is that you have to wear a mask while getting to your table. But once you sit down, you can take it off. When my boyfriend and I walked in, I wore my mask and he didn't. And the waitress insisted he put it on until we sit about 5 feet away. He didn't have a mask with him and told her this. And then she insisted. And when she insisted, I gave him an extra one I had in my pocket. When we sit down, my boyfriend makes clear that he doesn't think she should be getting a tip because she was rude. But I said she was just doing her job. At the end of the meal, when he paid the bill, he did leave some tip, but it was very small, and I left a $10 bill on the table. He saw this as we left and got upset with me for going against his wishes and giving her extra money when she didn't deserve it. He thinks it's a stupid rule and doesn't make any sense, so no one should really argue about it, and no one has argued with him about it before. For anyone wondering why I didn't pay myself, my boyfriend and I always take turns paying, so, and this time it was his turn. I said I should pay initially when he mentioned the lack of tip, but he would not let me. Am I the asshole for going against my boyfriend's wishes? No. This
No.
question's dumb. I'm pissed off how this wasted 2 minutes of my life. I'm over here fighting for my stomach to get together. Reading this story. Girl, this question was dumb. Like, so dumb. You left a tip. Like, okay.
A $10 tip.
Okay? We do that all the time. Like, for real. I don't think we don't leave less than $10 because, number one, Jody used to work at Waffle House, and I know that them tips was sometimes how we paid the bill back in the day. Okay? And he would work 17, 18. I remember Jody put a triple shift, and people would leave him change. Okay? So I try to tip when I get good service. If I get great service, I'm giving you 20. If I get, if I get exceptional service, I give you a 20. If I get great service, I give you a 10. The most I've ever tipped was probably $30, and that was simply because on our anniversary we went to a restaurant. My mom gave us money to go out to dinner, and our waitress was really nice. Our bill was like $60. Mama gave us $100. We gave it was like $67. We gave her the rest of the money because Mom was a blessing to us, and we want to be a blessing to her. Now I have been to a restaurant where I have received mediocre. And I was like, I am not tipping. Like, for real. I mean, and this was recently. And I was like, she was cutting my husband off with his ordering. And I had to let her know, like, baby, you're going to let him finish. Now, see, with me and Jody go out, Jody's the tightness. oh, it's okay, it's okay. No, it's not okay.
Right.
Because especially with me working in the customer service field, it's not okay. It's not your customer's fault if you're having a bad day. It is not their job to make your day any better. Now, should they give you attitude? Absolutely not. And if you know us, then you know we do not go out here to these restaurants or out in public showing our behinds.
All right.
We was raised better than that. I would give you respect. But this lady, she was just like, I get it. You know, she was running from this table to that table to that table, and although you were stressed out, you don't take it out on your customer, especially when you're working for tips. You don't take it out on your customer. I'm not telling you to bend over. To bend over and kiss my butt. I don't need you to do that. All you got to do is give me good service. That's
Treat
it.
me with respect. And
That is it.
You.
I had to. I think we only got one refill the whole time we was there. I didn't get all my order by the time when I told her, I was like, hey, can I get my other stuff? Can you bag it up? Because we're ready to leave now. Oh, okay, you didn't get it? I did not. Can I get it to go though? Can you bag it up? Then I was like, oh, well, there was what I need to go with it, like the syrup and stuff. I didn't get none of that. I was like, yeah, can I get four? I was like, dang. So when I went up there, the girl was like, you know, how's your food? I'm not gonna lie. I was like, it was mediocre. And I was like, so did you enjoy the service? I said, oh, absolutely not, ma'am. And I was like, and I told you, I was like, I'm not gonna give her a tip. But it just isn't in me. So I think I did the lowest I've ever given somebody, which was $3. And then I felt bad. I was like, man, she probably working for, you know, all she gets us tips. But then I'm like, no, she didn't feel bad when she gave me mediocre service. So she gonna take them $3 and be thankful. No, Nicole, don't say that. Not be thankful, but be happy that I left you anything. Because I wasn't gonna leave you. I wasn't gonna leave you with like zero for real. Because her service really pissed me off. But
You was playing with your teeth.
I wasn't playing with it. I wasn't playing with it. No. My hands are cold. It's cold in here. God, please.
It's
I'm gonna
only
put them on my
62.
back. It's cold in here.
Only 62 degrees.
Only. So no, I think your boyfriend is a baby. If it's a mask mandate, they tell you to wear a freaking mask. Put your freaking mask
Yeah,
on.
mask.
Doesn't matter what you believe in, what your views are. Okay, in this establishment that you decide to eat in, when you came in here, you are saying that you're gonna abide by those rules. Put your freaking mask on. No one cares what you think. Put it on. And it sounded like from what your girl is saying that she wasn't even rude. She just insisted, okay, you know, you have to have a mask on. And your girl gave you a mask that she had in her pocket.
What's the
Like, you're talking about, well, nobody ever went against me before. What are you, 5? Put the damn mask on. For real, put your mask on. It makes no sense. I deal with that. Like, and because we can't send it, because we can't physically make people put masks on,
Sorry.
we have to...
Go ahead.
10.
Okay.
Because we can't physically make people put masks on. We have signs on the freaking door
Right when you come
that
in.
says, hey, wear a mask or whatever.
We even offer you free masks.
Yeah, we can't be like, come on over here. Get a mask. We don't,
We have
cause
to
a
still take
scene.
them.
We don't sit up here and have an attitude. Now, what I will do is, and Nelly don't have any gloves. Here, let me see that bag back there. Now, if you are handing me your money, okay, and you decide to do this, lick your hand before you count your money, or if you are handing me your money and you decide, all my women's with chastisies, you decide to take your hand and dig in your bra and give me your money. Pretend this is a glove. You can sit it right there. Okay. You can sit it right there.
Have you sprayed with sanitizer stuff?
Hey, wait with me. You can sit it right there. And I have put in that glove, and I got the sanitizer. I will squirt, and this how I dry it off.
Yes.
And they just looked at me. I was like, no, don't do that. That's disgusting.
I had this lady when I lived in Texas. She was in one of those hover rounds. Is it a hover round, the rolling chairs? And she took it. She legit went down, and she had it in a Ziploc bag in her hoo-ha. She was like, no one will ever get it right there. I was like, I'm sure. Like, that's disgusting. So I legit said, I told my manager, I said, I can't take that. Like, that's
Right,
disgusting.
that's
Like, that's
nasty.
bodily fluid. She's like, but it was in a Ziploc bag. Okay, then you take it in.
Right,
Hell,
I'm
you do
not
it.
touching that. That's
No.
disgusting. But they would lick their hand and
I hate that.
or what kills me is it's a barrier. You know, a little thin barrier we have. And they be like, excuse me.
Yes. No, my thing is
Or they be like, no, they be like, they be like this, and it's the barrier. They be like, you be like, I know. You're not just calm.
My thing is this. It's, you know, it's that plexiglass, right? The plexiglass that a lot of businesses have, right? So this is it. They was like,
So I'm like,
yeah, what you doing?
or no, they be like, same thing. They used to, they be like, yes,
And I'd be like this.
or
Oh,
they
my
have
favorite
the mask
thing.
on,
Girl.
and they be like,
Like, excuse me?
I'm trying to I'm like, sorry, I can't understand you. I can't understand one word saying. And then they be like, I get you.
No, sir, you don't have to speak slower. I just couldn't understand you because you was inhaling your mask. Like, we said wear a mask. We did not say eat it. Like, please, guys, please.
Oh my
But
God.
they just lifted that mask mandate.
Oh.
So, you know,
Oh my God,
whether
it's
you're
so
vaccinated
true,
or
though.
unvaccinated, that's up to you. That's your prerogative. But they did just lift it. So I'm hoping that now people will, I could hear people better because, baby, I be struggling. And I'm like, y'all, first of all, I got this headset in one ear and y'all talking to me. And then they always end up talking to me on the side of the headset. I'm like, I know they see that screen.
I know you see mine because mine is an actual thing. I know
Yeah.
you see it, and I be like
I'm
this.
like, what? Let me get $100.
Pell Mell, give me a 4-pack Pell Mell 100 in the box. I'm like, what? All right, y'all. Last one. We got time for one more.
Yeah, I think we do.
Okay.
Yeah, we got 6 minutes.
Okay, this is the last one, y'all. Says, am I the asshole for making my wife think our son was missing?
Oh, that right there. Oh gosh,
My wife has a terrible habit. My wife has a horrible habit that I discovered 2 months ago. We were ordering lunch on the Subway app, and I told her to pick the location that has a drive-through. That way, we don't have to go inside and take the baby out of the car just to clip him back in a few minutes later. She told me it's not a big deal to leave the baby in the car to run in and pick it up really fast. I had no idea she ever did this. I told her I was not comfortable with her leaving him in the car alone even for a minute. She told me she's been doing this since he was born and it's always been fine. She told me she does it to pick up food, run into the post office or pharmacy, etc. I was floored. We don't live in a horrible area, but it's also not super safe either. I told her not to ever do this again. She told me she'd never stop to think about the potential dangers and that she would stop doing it. Well, yesterday as I was driving home from my brother's house, I spotted her car at the gas station near our place. It was parked in a spot up front and not a pump, so I figured she stopped in to grab some snack, which we like to do. I decided to stop and go in and say hi and get some food, and I pulled in and parked next to her. However, when I got there, I was furious to find our son in his car seat. The car wasn't even locked. Okay, I don't know what came over me, but in that moment, I decided to take my son and put him in my car. He got a car seat in there too. I then drove to the other side of the gas station parking lot and waited for my wife to come out. It took 6 minutes for her to appear. When she saw that he was gone, she looked stunned for a second, then started to frantically look around and cry. I didn't let it go on long. After this, I saw her pull her phone out, presumably to call 911, and that's when I pulled my car around to her. I parked, got out, and walked around to my son's door, opening to show him to her. She looked extremely relieved, but that quickly turned into anger with her asking me why I took him and did that to her. I told her she needed to learn her lesson, and she promised to stop leaving him in the car, and that she was extremely irresponsible. This was so easy for me to pull up and take him. No one else was at the gas station even noticed, so if he really was taken, there would have been no help, and it would have been 100% her fault. She proceeded to call me a cruel and she proceeded to call me cruel and psychotic and tried taking our son out of my car into hers. I said no and that I'll be driving him home, and I left. She came home not much later but ignored me the rest of the day. She acknowledged me today saying she wanted an apology, and I said absolutely not, and she's the one who should be saying sorry. She's been guilt tripping me the rest of the day saying no mother should experience the fear I put her through. Did I go too far in my little hole.
Now this is coming from two ladies who are parents right here.
Yes.
Okay.
This is coming from two ladies who are parents,
Aunties.
who has kids, who's been in kids' life, who actually have seen someone run into the gas station. Many people leaving their car running just for them to go outside and say, my car got stolen.
Okay.
Left the car down unlocked with the keys in the car. Were you
Yes.
were you the butthole for trying to teach her a lesson? Yes.
I don't think a lesson.
I don't want to
should
say.
be
I don't want
taught.
to. Yeah, I don't think so either.
But-
Hopefully, you didn't have to go to this extreme because that was really extreme.
It was extreme.
Because I can just imagine the fear. But mother, you were very irresponsible.
But you better than me, baby. Because let me tell you right now, if I would have pulled up to the gas station and seen my husband not in that car and our child in that car, I would have took my child out the car. I would have went in that store. I would have embarrassed his ass inside that store. He would have had to hear my mouth up and down the aisle in the store. I don't play when it comes to my kids.
Okay.
That is crazy.
6
No.
minutes.
You think I'm going to go take my child out the car and then pull him on the side of the building and wait for you to come? Absolutely not. You're going to hear my mouth.
I do it. I do it when I go to the post office. When I go to the pharmacy.
What is wrong with you,
Are
girl?
you serious? All it takes is 10 seconds. This is a second. A car could have came and hit your car.
All these Amber Alerts from these babies is getting stuff. I remember in
Girl, you make my
Greensboro,
damn hair hurt.
it was so many at one time that was just getting like it was like maybe 2 in 1 week where kids had
Yes.
parents had left their kids in the car, and at that point I was like, wait a minute. Is this y'all new thing? Just like how all them kids get left the car
And when it was high outside.
all of a sudden,
Yo, this is just too common.
first it
This
was
is way-
one, maybe it was one every couple, like once a year.
Now,
But then
you
like,
had 1 year. It was
like every
the whole
freaking
summer.
week. I can't
Yo,
do
no,
it.
no, you're irresponsible.
No.
You're irresponsible. And you act like you don't give a damn.
No.
I mean, plain and simple. You act like you do not care.
You done made my stomach hurt.
So was this a lesson for you to be taught? No, you shouldn't. It shouldn't even. No, you didn't see where he was coming from. at all.
I think you need to take some child classes. I think I'm talking about the wife. You need to
too.
take some child classes because that's child endangerment.
Yes, you got my damn head hurting, girl.
You putting that child in danger. That's not fair.
No.
Like if you are a loving parent, there should be no reason why you leave your
You want to
kid
protect your
unattended.
child
The
from all
hell?
hurt, harm, and danger, and you're putting them right in danger's way. Like you're basically saying, here's my child. Here you go. Oh, come on,
Heck
come
no.
on, give me your hand.
There are some
Give me
stores
your
that have
hands.
drive-thrus, and these are the reason why. Okay. Oh, y'all.
Y'all done took 30 minutes. Y'all done took me through the ringer
Okay.
with your soap opera Jerry stuff,
Oh, use the bathroom.
the Hallmark Channel.
Mm-hmm.
Tell me, come
Man,
on,
this is
Lifetime.
a simple mess. Y'all, we hope y'all enjoy y'all weekend. I'm about to get mine started. I gotta get home and get ready for work tomorrow. We hope you guys to like, share, comment, and subscribe, and hit your notification bell so you can be notified when your favorite twins drop new video. Motivational Monday will be something to remember. So you're gonna have to find out when you join us on Motivational Monday.
And real quick, y'all, we got 45 subscribers.
I know.
Thank you, guys. Thank you, subscribers. Thank you, fam. Appreciate you. When I tell y'all, when you put God first, it's just amazing what can happen in
Amen.
your life.
Amen.
Gosh, it may seem like it's slow, but it's not slow.
Mm-hmm.
Slow and steady wins the race.
Yes.
And it's a race we're gonna be in for a long, long time.
Amen.
So we hope y'all have a great weekend.
Yes, we
and
love
we'll see
y'all.
y'all for yes we do. We will see y'all for Motivational Monday.
Yep.
Alrighty.
Later.